What color is a tree, or the sky, or a sunset? At first glance, the answers seem obvious, but it turns out there is plenty of variation in how people see the world, both between individuals and between different cultural groups. A lot of factors feed into how people perceive and talk about color, from the biology of our eyes to how our brain processes that information, to the words our languages use to talk about color categories. There's plenty of room for differences all along the way. For example, most people have three types of cones, light receptors in the eye that are optimized to detect different wavelengths or colors of light. But sometimes, a genetic variation can cause one type of cone to be different or absent altogether, leading to altered color vision. Some people are colorblind. Others may have color superpowers. Now here a challenge for you. Watch the circles in the image closely. Can you see the numbers inside? If you can determine all the numbers, then congratulations, you have a great vision. Our sex can also play a role in how we perceive color, as well as our age and even the color of our irises. Our perception can change depending on where we live, when we were born, and what season it is. In the 1660s, English physicist and mathematician Isaac Newton began a series of experiments with sunlight and prisms. He demonstrated that clear white light was composed of 7 visible colors. By scientifically establishing our visible spectrum, the colors we see in a rainbow, Newton laid the path for others to experiment with color in a scientific manner. His work led to breakthroughs in optics, physics, chemistry, perception, and the study of color in nature. But first, let's talk about the physics of color. At its core, color is all about light. When light hits an object, some of the wavelengths are absorbed, while others are reflected. The reflected light enters our eyes and is perceived as color. But how does our brain actually process all of this information? That's where the biology of color comes in. The human eye contains specialized cells called cones that are sensitive to different wavelengths of light. And it's not just our biology that can affect how we see color. Our psychology also plays a role. Different colors can evoke different emotions and associations. For example, red is often associated with passion and energy, while blue is associated with calmness and tranquility. But the story doesn't end there. Color also has cultural significance, with different colors having different meanings in different societies. For example, in Western cultures, white is often associated with purity and innocence, while in some Eastern cultures, it is associated with mourning and death. So the next time you see a beautiful sunset, take a moment to appreciate the complex and fascinating process that allows you to experience that color. And remember, the world is full of wonder and beauty, just waiting to be discovered through the lens of color.